Okay, are we good? You can see my screen, you can hear my voice. Okay, good. Let's proceed. So the last time we talked about market structure, right? And I believe we are clear about that. And with what I'm saying in the assignment section, everyone is doing well online. You all are doing well, but those that need corrections, I'm still responding to them. If I didn't give you any reply or I just give a reaction to your chat, it means it's good because a lot of chats are very good there. So replying to all of them, they're almost about 500 chats there now. There's a lot of them right now. Okay, so it might take a lot of time. So that's why I will just give you a reaction if your chat is good, and if I have any complaint about your chat, I will just give my comments on it. Now, and for those of you that are still struggling, for the newbies, when I need to look at the chat, I will actually know you are a newbie. It is good, and you have to just. What I always recommend is that if you see others' chats, try to do what they did. Are you with me now? If you want to practice, this is how I actually practice my own during my own time when I was trying to grow. Okay. If I look at others' charts, I will go to the charts. If example someone marked a Euro USD, I will look for Euro USD and try to replicate um and try to replicate what that person did. Okay, try to label the same way that person did, the way that person mark his line. If you see a beautiful chart, try to replicate it. Some of you, your line, the way you mark your line is very big. You can adjust the size of the line. Most of your line is still at the size is still at 2.5. Change it to 1.0 or anything. Just reduce it so that the line which you use to mark your chart will be very tiny and to make it clean and look good. Okay, so try to replicate it and you will see that that's how you grow. By the time you mark 5 charts, 6 charts, and if you are a newbie and I'm looking at your gallery and there's not a lot of charts yet, charts should fill your gallery by now. There should be a lot of charts there, like you are saving charts. That shows how serious you are. Are you with me now? That aside, the next thing is about change of character. Some of you are already marking change of character. As a newbie, trying to do what you have not been taught is it's to confuse you. I have my reason for not teaching change of character the last class. It's actually in this PDF, but I didn't talk about it. I have my reason for dividing all these classes into pieces so that you guys will have enough room to practice each topic. Okay, so you have your time to master just market structure, and then now we move to change of character. And for those that have a bit of understanding of the basics, when we haven't moved to something, when I haven't teach anything, please don't include it in your chat to go and start confusing the newbies. If what I teach is basic market structure, just mark the assignment I sent. And some, it's not like they did it intentionally, they're just out of curiosity, they just marked it. And some they are trying to show off. Don't try to show off you know some things or anything. That newbie you are looking at might even be better than you one day. Okay? Just calm and follow the process. We have the reason for trying to divide all these things. So those are my complaints, okay? And it's good to complain and then we all smile together. So let's proceed to today's class. So today we want to talk about change of character, which is abbreviated as CHOCH, change of character. Change of character. The O is meant to be in small letter actually, but I just put it like that. Change of character. What is change of character? Change of character is a shift in market structure that signals a possible trend reversal. Now, take note. Change of character is a shift. You cannot see my screen, okay? Maybe you should opt out and come again. You should see my screen. No? Wait, let me join with my other device. I will know if it's actually your network. I'm just being considerate with others. Do you get? So that won't be like others are in chat, I'm not in chat. So I'll just join with my phone now and see if I can see my own screen.
Recording in progress.
I can see my screen. So that person go and work on your network, or you should just join again. I can see my screen. So Zoom does not have network problem like that, unlike Telegram. So let's proceed. Change of character is a shift in market structure that signals a possible trend reversal. What most people don't know is that once they hear the word change of character, they think the trend has changed like that. That's where you get to advance. We will have some enlightening about what change of character is actually is, which does not signify a actual trend. So basically, in the field, or let me just say, when it comes to basic, when we have a change of character, it means the trend has changed. But I don't want to build your mindset about with that kind of word. It means a possible. It's a shift in market structure that signals a possible trend reversal. If they say something is possible, it means it might not be possible too. Like likely. Okay, so if we have a change of character, there is possibility that market will continue the trend, but you have to understand what a change of character is. Do you understand the way I'm explaining this thing? Just follow me. Trust me, if you're actually following my class, you will understand it in class before you even left. Before, if you are going to go and watch the recorded version, it's just like a reminder or anything, unless you don't pay attention in class. For the newbie, yeah, you might sound new, but by watching the video, you understand. Okay, change of character means, when I was defining market structure, I mentioned different types of market structure. I said market going in an uptrend, okay, that is market going up, or market going down, a downtrend, or market creating consolidation, or market creating, what is it called, consolidation, ranging market, or choppy market. So but what we want to work with is that two, uptrend and downtrend. We have no business with consolidation market, because I don't know what you want to go and do in consolidation market. Asking question about how do we trade consolidation markets, why? You're just playing with your money. Unless you have dollar that you are not using again, that's when you can go and trade the consolidation markets. And I believe we don't have any dollar. Even if it's $1, even if it is $1, it's a value. You can't just waste it anyhow. Okay, you have to understand what you are doing as an investor, as a trader. Every action must be deliberate, well calculated, not just any random decision. Okay. Change of character is a shift in market structure that signals a possible trend reversal, which means if we are in an uptrend, there is possibility that market will change trend. Okay, so because you can't expect market to just keep going up. No way. It will try to go down again. That is going downtrend. So how do you know, or when do you know that this market is about to change this direction, or market has changed direction? Am I recording? I was scared. I thought I didn't record. Or market is about to change direction. Okay, so it occurs when price breaks the previous higher low, or lower high. I will come again. How do you know market has changed character? In an uptrend, your strong point, I will just ask, in an uptrend, what is your strong point? Just comment it. What is your strong point in a uptrend movement? As a newbie, I'm expecting you to start commenting. You should be the one to be very active. Okay, good. I'm seeing HH. No. HHK. Unless you type error thing. It's not HHU. HH is a weak point. And we all know when we are marking our market structure, market always break HH. Market always break it because it's a weak point. And when markets break an HH, it gives us what? What happened when markets break HH? Now I'm testing our understanding. This is how you go. What happened when markets break HH? Good. Break of structure. That's the swing guy. That's the energy. Not CHO. When markets break and HH, we have what we call BOS. It's a break of structure now. Market break HH. We have BOS. You see the way we are talking, we are doing this thing now. So like this now, we are making it interactive. Even though you are not saying anything, but by typing, it's making it interactive. Are you with me now? So market taking out HH is when we have BOS. Then when market takes out BOS, when market takes out HH and we have BOS, market has created a higher low in an uptrend. But what happened? Markets now reverse and takes out that higher low that we called a strong point. Okay, this is it. This is it. See, market break structure, and we have this guy as our strong point. What happened if market now break it like this? That is when we have a change of character. Are you with me now? Market takes out the recent strong point. Recent, or it's called previous year, or you can call it recent. So what is the new price action that's recently created? If market takes out the higher low, then we have what we call change of character. See, before we even started technical or we even started class at all, I talked something about uh on learning. I'm seeing unconfirmed change of character. What's that one? Which one is unconfirmed change of character? I don't know. Just leave some things and try to focus on what. If those things that you learned are working, are you with me now? You won't be here to come and start learning things. Oh. Leave grammar. Market did not send you and your grammar. Oh. Market no send you and your grammar. Sorry for using the broken. Okay, so just pay attention. Most of my teachings here, you see that I'm removing terminologies. I'm not using a lot of grammar, just simple terms, and simple terms with big doings. That's what we are doing here. Yeah. Are you with me now? So just focus to, okay. It's not. I can remember. See the way I like being jovial, saying things, sharing experience, and it's not just about just teaching. Okay, I share experience, share things out. I remember sometimes I was in some group. I'll be forming. I think that was around 2022. I'll be forming boss of chats. I know this one. I know that one. Okay, but that thing is on some day. God just put some sense in my head that see you can't grow like this. Trying to be the best technical analysis in one group chat, and they will be hailing you. No, if you have been there, you understand all these things. They will be hailing you, boss, and you're not making money. You're where you are just a pro chat, not pro trader of money. You are just doing chat, knowing something that is not even giving you money. Okay, so just pack all those things in one side and just focus. Okay, and we just focus. You are not here to show anybody that you know how to do this thing. Okay, so let's just proceed, Sha. So see, it's good to learn some things on time. Oh. It's good to learn some things on time. But it's not good to learn the hard way or to learn late or to receive understanding late. If you have the privilege from learning from people or more, I'll be so glad, be so glad. So okay, so let's proceed. If market takes out a recent higher low, that's when we have what? We have a change of character in an uptrend. What about a downtrend? If market takes out, this is a downtrend. Okay, we have our lower low here, we have our BOS here, we have our lower high here. That's our recent strong point. If market now takes it out, we have what we call change of character. Because our expectation is that market should not take out this lower high. But what happened when market took it out? We have what we call change of character. You see how simple this thing is? It's not hard. Now, I was correcting someone's assignment about change of character. How do you know a valid one? See, when market break your recent high, okay? When market break your recent high with a week, that's not a change of character. Oh. It's still the same thing, the same way I explain market breaking structure with a body. Is a weak to body. When market is about to break your structure, it must break it with a body. Even when market is about to change character, it must break that recent point with the body of the candle. Not weak. If market weak it out, that's what we call sweep. Market just sweep that strong point and continues where it's going. Okay, so when market break it with the body, then is you confirm that this guy has broke it. So the market just do a week break, that's just a sweep. Are you with me now? So understand the difference. No, so most of one the person's chart that I said it marked the wrong change of character that I was explaining in the class. That's what I'm trying to explain now. So when market break it with a week, is the wrong change of character. Markets must break it with the body. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so how to identify CHOCH? I've explained all this, but in the PDF you'll still find them there. Bullish CHOCH, that is when price change character to become a bullish trend. For it to become a bullish trend, it must have been in a downtrend, a bearish trend, right? Now, price break a lower high, which I just explained, signaling a potential uptrend. It's only giving you a signal that this market will actually change trend. So when you get to advance, you understand something that it's not just one single break that validates a change of character, okay, which I'm not diving into. So when you get to the advanced class, okay. Another one, bearish change of character, price breaks a higher low, signaling a potential downtrend. Are you with me now? If market takes out a recent strong point, higher low, we all know the strong points are LH, different alphabets, LH, HL. LH for downtrend, HL for uptrend. When market takes the recent ones out, what we call change of character. Okay? So it's still the same thing. What if market breaks with a week on 4 hours? We'll see. Even if market breaks it with week on daily time frame or weekly time frame, it's still a week. It's still a sweep. Okay? Whatever the market, you know what's weak? The power of weak. Weak means something has been swept. And do you know what the power that body of the candle holds? When market breaks something with the body, do you know what happens there? Okay, just follow what I'm saying. This is a paper chart of what I'm trying to explain. You can see the HH, you can see the HH, and then you can see the higher low. We have our lower high here. Market break it. Yeah, you're hearing sweep. Oh. Is sweep something advanced that you can't hear in basic? Okay, so that's how it works. So let's proceed. This is for an uptrend that changed to downtrend. I did an example on chart here. You can see. I'll go into the chart to do an example too. You can see this is a downtrend that changed to uptrend. Market takes out the recent lower high and then it broke it. We have a change of character here. Are you with me now? And then we continue. So just save your questions till the next distance. I said that should be Saturday. Just save your questions today. Okay, the yellow is not visible. This should be nice. Most of the time, depends on your network. If your network is not that strong, it won't pick the whole color, so it will reduce the graphic. So this is it, and this is an example. So let's just go to the charts and look at some things about change of character before I dive into point of interest. You can see my screen, right? Okay. Okay, so this is 1 hour. Let's just quickly start from somewhere. Okay, let's start from here. So let's just start from this low here. So now this market break this guy here, broke it, and then what happened? This is the strong point. This is lower high here. Can you see the lower high? Because this market was bearish. It was moving in a bearish way before it got here. So we have a break of structure here. It did a change of character here. It broke it back again. See, you can see that this change of character that happens here does not signify um um full full change of trend, but actually it's the change of character. See what happened here? We have a break of structure. This is a proper BOS. Then we have what we call change of character here. So let's look at this guy. If market actually broke it with the body, it did. It broke it with the body there. Okay. Then where is the lower high? This is the lower high. You can see this is the retracement. This is the swing point. These are the minor structures. You can see the minor structures I'm talking about. Market creating structures within the retracement. And these are the substructures that were created within the swing structure. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, when market took it out, we have what we call change of character here. Okay, then we continue marking the trend. You can see some structures are bigger than other, but when we are looking at structure, it must at least give you a good V or good A. Like this one, I still giving a good V. So this one, I can't. I won't even look at this one here. Look at how small it is. It's not even making sense to me. Although you can still consider it, but I don't consider it. It's a structure on its own. All these are BOS. Okay, I don't want to start labeling all of them to save us time. BOS there again. We have another BOS here. You can see how noisy this chart is. This candlestick here. This is a BOS do, but it's too noisy there. It's too noisy. This way I'm marking it without stress. So then when market change trends there, we continue the good moves. I see this guy. He did not break structure with this week. Let me see if this class is going real. You can see it's not looking at this. It's not breaking with this guy. This particular week here, market broke it with the body here. This is where it happened there. This is where the break of structure happened. So you can understand the fake break. Can understand fake break. That person asking about pointer is not PC. So even if it's unless it's PC, it's a PC. What is it called? Trading view only puts your cursor there, and this cursor is what we are using. Using this cursor, you can see the line is light. By the time I select something, it's bright. That is why I'm using that thing. I understand everything that's happening in this class. Like, I don't see any complaint you will bring that I've not said before. So this is it. We have this break here. See the way I'm marking them. So when market takes out the recent strong point, which is the lower high, you break the structure with that candle, and then we have this. Let me just put CH. Okay, market continues the trend. Because the change of character is everywhere. You can see the retracement, the swing. This is the lower high. I mean higher low. The market takes it out. Then we continue. So with this now, we have spot about one, two, three, about three change of character. You can see the way I was marking them. Okay, so this is just structure. You have to understand that you're marking structure right. This is not entry. Just get your structure right. Once you are good with structure, trust me, entry is not this thing. No. Entry is not even that hard like that. But don't just understand structure. And this is how change of character works. By the time you get to advance, you understand that it's even beyond just one break of structure, one market taking out recent strong points. Okay. And that's that. Are we good? Someone else, you still don't understand BOS, and maybe you didn't join the class on time. Because if you join the class on time, that's the first thing I treated. That's BOS and change of character. So you have to go and watch the video. Trying to come up again to explain it is. So the next thing we want to talk about POI. Okay. So where is this chart? No, 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 no. I need the PDF. Where is this PDF? Sorry guys, I'm coming. I think that's it's the PDF now. Okay, you can see my screen, right? Okay, are we good now? Okay, good. Let's proceed. Now, I want to explain what we call POI. Okay, I believe we have understood change of character. So if you don't understand it or you're finding it sad, by the time I send the PDF, No, I've even sent the PDF self. I've sent the PDF. We are getting the POI. What is it called? To other topics later. So this is the second topic for today. So if you have questions, just write it down, not typing it here. I want to answer your question. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Understanding point of interest. Okay, POI. Okay, key levels where price is likely to react. This is not the key level the entry you are hearing or that one. That was not key level. Okay, this is POI. Okay, so we have different types of levels. Levels all just means a place that you are expecting market to move from. Okay, levels means where you are expecting markets to move from. So it can be different type of levels. So this is POI. Okay, so it's the level where price is likely to react. Okay, so when we are talking about POI, see, it's very simple. The way I explain this POI, very, very simple. By the time we get to premium and discounts, we now combine the POI together. That's why I have to explain POI first. But this week, what we are treating is market structure, change of character, POI. Do you get that? Market structure, change of character, POI. See, just follow these things and master them one after the other before you start bouncing onto another thing. Okay, so now when it comes to POI, just look at your screen the way I explain it. POI is just from your HH to your HL. That's your POI. Simple as that. I know some people still be like, I don't understand. POI is simply from your HH to your HL. Okay, let me share my whiteboard. We have a movement like this. Okay, this is an uptrend. Okay, very simple. Don't even stress yourself. I've tried my best to simplify these things. I've tried my best to simplify it. I'm telling you. So don't understanding or complaining won't help you at all. You have to study. If you don't understand, I don't know there's any other thing I can do. We all know this is our HH. This is our HL. So from this HH to this HL, that is your POI. Just hold that till we get to premium and discount. Just hold that. Don't use it to eat. How did I do this proverb? From this HH to this HL is your POI. From this guy to this guy is your POI. Where you are looking for possible reversal, you can see market comes into this POI here. Markets came here and then move. This is another POI here. You can see markets comes into this one and then move. This is another POI here. You can see markets comes to the one and break it. That's when we have a change of character. Very simple. This thing I just explained? Anybody have a problem with it? By the time we get to premium and discount, we go into the chart and look it very well. Both POI and premium and discount. But what I just explained now is very, very simple. And so today's class, the concepts are broke down into simple things. It's not that hard. It's something you can just master and practice with. For the newbies especially. Is there anybody having problem with this? Because this is actually the last topic. It's not hard. Okay. I'll just recap. And that's the last thing. Okay. I will just recap. POI means possible level where you are expecting reversal or where you're expecting markets to move from. Okay. So now, if this is your HH, this is your HL, market's reversing like this, and then where do you want market to get to before moving an uptrend again? Market will comes into this POI here and then continue the movement. And then we have another POI here. Market moves into this guy here and continue the movement. Let me go into the charts. I will just use the example of what I just the chart I just drew now. and mark my POI from it. Let me go into the chat. With what we have marked, market changing this trend from this downtrend to this uptrend like this. This is our HH. Once it has changed the trend, we have our HH there. Okay, and then we have our HL. See, from this HH to this HL is your POI, where you are looking for market to come into and reverse. That's your POI. Just that this trend here that happens here is very, very big. And I will tell you what to do when we get to premium and discount. Now, these ones here are good and ideal one. From this HH here to this HL here is your POI. We are expecting market to retrace into this POI. You can see market came into the box. It's like I drew the box. Market comes into the box here. Market taps into it here and then continues the movement. Even this small one here that we didn't even consider, even if you mark it as reconstruction, market still comes into the POI. You can see. Market still comes into the POI and continues movement. This is HH here. This is HL here. Market will trace inside this POI here and continue the movement. This one here, HHHL, you can see market taps into this POI here and continue the movement. And that's how simple it is. Any problem with that? It's as simple as that. So just to go through the video, try to see if you actually watch the video, by the time you watch it finish, trust me, you won't have question. You won't have question. I'm not saying I'm not trying to hype myself but I just believe the way I explain it. Even me as a when I was being taught as newbie, if I was taught like this, I'll be very happy. Yeah, I believe we have other traders here that have passed through basics and have gone through that. Those that have passed through things. If you have actually passed through things, you will know that to learn most of these things back then, you are you will burn data on YouTube. By the time you watch 30 minutes video and the first 10 minutes they are just speaking grammars that you don't even understand, that's when you know that you are seeing class that are very good. That's why I envy most of newbies that are coming to this space right now. You guys are enjoying. See, you guys are enjoying. So that's it for today. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And that will be all. Assignments. Assignments is just for you. If you're marking your structure now, go and mark your change of character, perfect your change of character. Don't mark the POI yet, because if you're marking the POI, it will just be too big. So once I've taught my point of interest, then you will see that there's no need marking your POI. You just have to start marking your premium and discounts, and that will be all. Bye everyone.